Oops. Well, ooh, I almost hit someone. The honeymoon's over. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's funny. The weather is super nice, and I buffer more than ever. Yesterday it was stormy or, cloudy, and I didn't buffer at all. It got a little fuzzy, but anyway, yeah, the kids in one class gave me a run for my money. Felt like a brand new teacher, was pulling strategies out of thin air. 47 minutes, the longest 47 minutes of my day. But that's not to, I just have to figure it out. I did call on a specialist, like I said, and we had a conversation today. They're going to look at all of the special needs kids in my class, the IEPs and the 504s and all of that, and maybe make some adjustments, because according to the law, I can only have 30% of students, or else this is a St. Paul policy, 30% of students who have special needs in the class. And right now I'm at 55 or 60%, which that's quite the challenge. The levels, it's really hard to meet the needs of each of the students with that. So thank you for coming in, whoever's here. Know that I am driving, so I can't read the chat. I want to say thank you to my moderators from yesterday. I guess some craziness happened in the chat, and you took care of it. I appreciate it without making a big deal about it. So I appreciate all of you. Anyway, yeah, so the honeymoon's over. My dance class that was populated with 51 kids is now down to 46, which I expected, and will probably be down to 40 by Monday, which will be good. And then my other class has grown from 6 to 27, so that's good. And my accelerated English classes today were phenomenal. Phenomenal. The kids are phenomenal. Very earnest and honest and just good kids. And I feel blessed to have them in my classroom. They were kind enough, because I did 40 squats today in one class, 40 in the other. So along with all the movement, the combinations, and the across the floor and the warm-up, I was thoroughly exhausted by 7th hour today. Holy Hannah! Holy Hannah! Woo! Yes, I was giggly funny. I was giggly exhausted. You know how that is? You're just like, you guys, I'm really tired. And you start laughing because you're tired. And then they laugh at you for looking like you're crazy because you're laughing because you're tired. What? Oh, dude, really? What is with people? I don't get it. I'll just run out in the middle of the street right in front of a moving car. Anyway, yeah, so I was giggly exhausted, and they were so kind to me. They did their work. I was, I haven't, okay, so guys, I choreographed over the summer, but I didn't teach classes. I taught for an hour and a half today, and I got to school and worked out for an hour and a half to make sure that I had my warm-up, my across the floor, and my combination ready for my kids, and I could talk through it and teach it. So if you guys saw me choreographing this summer, you know that I talk while I get it together so that I can use the words I need to use. I do this in English too. use the words I need to use to get it across to students what it is I want them to do. So I'll rehearse those classes, or I'll rehearse the class verbally as well as physically. In English, I do the same thing. I'll stand up and rehearse my class before I teach it. And that's what's so great. Okay, so school starts at 8:30. I get to school at 6. So it is so wonderful that I can do all this prep work before. I mean, I have 2.5 hours to get prepped and ready. That's amazing. You know, it used to be 45 minutes because I get there between 6 and 6:30, and my students would come in at 7:15. Now I get there at the same time. My students are coming in at 8:30. I can get my cup of tea. I can watch Trisha's motivational moments. I can watch Iron Dog 63. Just get everything set and ready. Sorry about the bumpiness and the noise. That's just how this is. Oh, I'm that. Ugh. I need to do much more prep on the introduction class, where I have many of my IEPs and 504s and special needs students. I got to do a lot more prep. I'm meeting with my co-teacher tomorrow. I love it when people are willing to come in early. She comes in at 7:30 as well. Well, she comes in at 7:30, and then we meet for 20 minutes, and I have a plan. I think she has some ideas. So we're going to really start just honing in on how to get that class up to speed and in control. Because today it was just on the outside of control, made me very uncomfortable. So the one thing I have to do, which is really hard for me, I have to change the shape of my room. I've had my room in in 2 V's with the center open for 9 years. It works really well for group work. And with this, I have to change the shape of the whole class for the whole classroom for this one class. And that's okay. Change is good. I just have to figure out how to do it successfully. I have to arrange the space so that my students with more needs feel safe, comfortable, and at home. That's it. That's what I have to do. And it's hard for me to do that because I have my space arranged in a way that makes me feel good, but right now it isn't about me. Not for that class. It is not about me. It's all about their needs. And it's a lot of them. So, you know, change is hard. And once again, thank you guys for coming in. I cannot watch the chat because I'm driving. And I really appreciate you listening to my teacher vlogs, because I think it might give you some insight into a teacher's life, and also it may give you some insight into a student's lives, what they need, what it's like to be a public school teacher and student. I love it. If I had gone back and done my grown-up life again, I either would have started teaching earlier or started trying to do freelance stuff, either writing, vlogging, or any of that. I would have started that much earlier. So either or, I should have done, if I could do my life over again, I would start everything a lot earlier. I'd be closer to retirement if I had started teaching earlier. But I wonder, would I have remained a teacher? I chose teaching late as a second career. I chose it. Had I gone to school, gotten out, and went right into teaching, even though that would have been my choice, would I have stayed doing it with a whole life ahead of me? I don't know. I may have quit. If teaching is like, if teaching when I got out of college was like what it is now, I probably would not have made it. it's my life experiences, it's my traveling, it's my time teaching workshops where there's 300 to 500 people in a room, and being able to do mass classroom behavior management. If I hadn't had that, I wouldn't be teaching today. I can guarantee it. You know that 3 out of 5 teachers quit by their 3rd year. You know, it's interesting. I look back at my class of graduates, and when I got my teaching license, and of the 30 or 33 of us who went into teaching, by 3 years later, there are only 5 of us left. And of that group right now, there's only 2 of us left. Yeah. And they were younger than me by years. They said, no, I'm not doing this. Because it's hard. You're dealing with other people's babies. You know? And other people's babies come from a variety of circumstances, and you have to love them like they're your own babies with very special identities. I may buffer you guys. I'm going into a buffer zone. But it's hard, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. So, like I said, it was my previous life experience that allowed me to be still in the classroom 20 years later. 21 years later, 20 years. Well, including the 2. So it's altogether it's about 25 years. So, but boy, they gave me a run for my money. Plus, I was dancing 3 hours. I'm tired. First thing I'm going to do is take a nap. Yep. I'm going to take my old behind to the bed and take a 20-minute nap. And then I'm going to try to finish up that 1-minute video that I had planned to post this. I had planned to post it this morning. That didn't happen. I am sure I'm going to buffer now. You guys, thank you so much for coming in and spending time with me and listening to my stories about how my kids gave me a run for my money, like they're supposed to. I will see you later. I'll be back tomorrow for more teacher vlogs. The honeymoon is over. I gotta live, love, and learn. Okay, bye-bye.